Welcome into episode 34 of Through the Whistle. I am Ty Belcher, as you guys know. Unfortunately, time constraints have made me have to record today dolo, by myself, solo. In the words of Future, we're going solo now. But, great episode coming nonetheless. Little bit of way too early college football predictions for next season because, season ended 10 days ago, 8 days ago. For a lot of these teams, season ended a little bit over a month ago, or a little bit less than a month ago for most teams. But, fuck it, we ball. But I would like to start off with, please like the video. If you are viewing the video, like the video. The like is more important than the view because the like helps the algorithm pick us for people's For You pages. I don't know why this hoodie just makes me feel like I'm like cropped in, like I'm AI generated into here, but yeah, it's kind of weird. But Kimo may be able to join us before the end of the show. Should be a pretty fast, pretty fun show. Got great predictions coming. Like I had Ohio State in the Natty. Built different. Great predictor. I think I had Penn State in the top four. The Final Four. Great predictor. That's me. Ty Belch. Yeah. Got off your shoulder just like Jay-Z said. But I would like to start this off. No, I'm sorry. On the fly. A little change of arrangements. I'm going to start off with the 4 Power 4 conference champs. For you guys who, maybe had a long day at the office, forgot what a Power 4 champ is. I'm sorry, I got to clip this to the water bottle. Power 4 conferences are the ACC, Big 10, Big 12, and the SEC. The Big 10 is definitely running things right now. And it be like that. SEC had their time in the BCS era and in the college in the 4-team era as well. But hey, the Big 10 back-to-back champs. And I'm not gonna lie, might be 3P coming here soon. So y'all stick through to what I'm gonna say. But I'm not gonna give a prediction for who I think is gonna win the national championship because then why would y'all watch the prediction show come like August? Yeah, August. Y'all gotta hold me to that. Make sure I stay on my schedule. But let's start off with the ACC. I think, Clemson, great team. Returning Cade Klubnik, great guy, swell guy. Might have a little bit of Heisman talks to him, little whispers here and there. Clemson just won ACC last year. Defense will always be great. Cade Klubnik finished the season off strong, was slinging that thing against Texas. Pause. But they're not winning that bitch next year, bro. We gotta be honest real quick. Next season, the ACC champ will be the Miami Hurricanes. They will win the ACC next year. The defense, hopefully, is not as trash as it was this year. Wasted Cam Ward. What the fudge? I think Miami, Carson Beck will be able to put up great numbers offensively. Honestly, they played 9 games in the state. No, they played 10 games in the state of Florida next year, which is kind of crazy because they play at Florida State, Georgia. I promise you I passed 5th grade geography. They play Florida State and Florida, not Georgia. I'm so sorry. Brain's a little off right now. I just came from work. I'm a hardworking man. But I have Miami win the ACC and being one of those first-round buys for this year's upcoming college football playoff. In the Big 12, no, I do not believe in repeats. I know Arizona State's returning their quarterback. It's cool. He's getting a whole lot of like buzz right now. Don't know why. Personally, no. Call me a hater if you want, but Cam, I mean, you're a great quarterback, but back to back, I don't see it happening. I have Utah with Cam Rising in his 25th year in Utah. They're going to get back to the mountaintop. Big 12. That's theirs. Great defense. Baby Zach Wilson was not getting shit done. Nah, just wasn't. Sorry, you're not that guy, pal. Just like your brother's not that guy in the NFL. Zach Wilson, you are a great man, I guess. The MILF hunter. But Utah will return back to the mountaintop. They will also get one of those last two first-round buys. Even though, you know, I guess there kind of could be a study right now with, you know, is the first-round buy worth it? Yeah, near there. And this is why, these next two conferences, this is why we're here. This is why y'all are watching. The SEC, the second best conference in all of college football. I think Texas will be a very good team. They won, that almost misspoke. They lost in the SEC championship game last year. They will begin both their running backs back who they lost before the season even started last year, which is huge. Pause. Arch Manning started several games these past couple years. I mean, this last year. Got into a lot of games, played a couple snaps in some big games. Great quarterback. Son of a GOAT/legend, Eli Manning. Obviously the superior Manning brother. Steve Sarkisian can cook up an offense for anybody. And with Arch, the offense is kind of going, it's going to move a lot better. I don't care what anybody says. Like, Quinn, his feet being like freaking 2 bricks of concrete, held them back, especially towards the tail end of the season and against teams like Georgia. But with Arch Manning, hey, they're going to make it back to this SEC championship game. And this time they're going to lose to Tennessee. I think Tennessee has the SEC, will be the SEC representative this year in the first round buys because Nico Ilamueva, see, I'm getting better at pronouncing my boy's name. I think he will have a big season this year. I think it will be kind of reminiscent of how he started. Hopefully, he finishes it off better than he did finish last year. Because boy, oh boy, tail end of the season, G golly, oh Molly, played horrible. Because let's just read off this schedule. I'll put it up. I'll edit this in. Hopefully Ty remembers. My editor, Ty Belcher, he forgets to edit things in. I'll yell at him for y'all. But here's their schedule. They play Syracuse week 1. They play ETSU week 2. They play Georgia at home, but you're getting Georgia early. And who the hell is Georgia's quarterback? Who? Ty Belcher? No. I don't even know who the quarterback's going to be. If it's Gunner again, I'm not worried. Third game of the season, fourth game of the season, UAB, Mississippi State the following week to open up to get the run of SEC games. If you ask me, that's 5-0. Y'all smell that? It smells like momentum. It smells like 5-0. Because, let's be real, that Georgia game is the only tough game in those first 5 games. Being honest, Georgia's probably the hardest game on that schedule in those first 5 games. And the hardest game in the schedule overall. Probably. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Watch like freaking Vanderbilt be the best team in America again. But to continue off the schedule, after the bye week, they play Arkansas. Then they have their rival the third week in October at Alabama. Alabama, replacing Jalen Milroe. Who will they be? Who will be their quarterback? Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Kellen DeBoer? What do you got cooking up? This is why it's way too early. After that, after Alabama, they play their other rival, Kentucky, smack them around. Smack them around. Not worried. Then they play Oklahoma, bye week. New Mexico State, then play a very, very tough game at Florida. That's one to watch out for. Him versus DJ Lagway, cinema. Watch that be 8 p.m. ESPN. Put that down as one of the predictions too. I'm counting that. And then they wrap it up with Vanderbilt. I think that's 10-1. I mean, that's 11-1. That's 10-2 at the worst. Like, are you going to tell me that y'all believe Gunnar Stockton is going to go into Tennessee and beat Tennessee? Hell no. Gunnar is not doing that. Gunnar, you're not built like that. No. I understand you're going to have to replace Jarrett Burris on defense. That's understandable. But hopefully their DBs get better. But on the other side, the flip of the other side of the coin, Georgia don't got no damn receivers. They don't got no wide receivers. Alabama, outside of Ryan Williams, struggled on offense. Jalen Milroe was their run game. They lost Mr. Haynes at running back because he came over to the good guys over there in Ann Arbor, A2. We'll get to them in a little bit. But they don't play Texas. So that's a plus. There's no reason why. The only game I honestly can see them slipping up and losing is probably that Florida game. I think DJ Lagway, very, 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 very phenomenal player. He is a great player. But I just don't think Florida's schedule is insane. I don't think Florida's going to be able to make it. If they have Florida has an absolute gauntlet, and someone pointed this out on TikTok. Shout out to people who still own TikTok who didn't delete the app. I know y'all are salty. But Florida has an absolute gauntlet of a schedule. They play LIU and USF those first two games. Who cares? After that, they play at LSU. They play at Miami. They then come back. First game back is versus Texas. After Texas, they go to Texas A&M. That 4-game stretch is insane. Insane. They easily could go 1-3 during that stretch. But after Texas A&M, they play Mississippi State, bye week, play Georgia in a neutral site game, play Kentucky, play at Ole Miss, who knows what Ole Miss's team outside of their quarterback, who was that, Sanders? No, it wasn't Sanders. Whoever came in against Georgia and led that touchdown drive. I think his last name might have been Wallace or something. We know who the quarterback is. He looked pretty good. Lane Kiffin, I'm not worried about the offense at all. Then they play Tennessee and they play Florida State. Florida can easily be a 9-3 team, 8-4 team. All right, 9-3 damn near at best. So, Florida, sorry, you're out of there. Because I definitely would have put Florida as one of those teams I had making the SEC championship at the least. But that schedule is insane. Like, it's boy, oh golly, oh pal. On the flip side, Texas also has a tough schedule. They play Ohio State week 1 at Ohio State, big noon kickoff. San Jose State, UTEP, bye week, Sam Houston, at Florida, Red River against Oklahoma, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, which is a great 3-game stretch, bye week, at Georgia, which will be tough, but I think Steve will have something finally to kind of slow down their defense. Arkansas, Texas A&M at the crib. I think Texas probably goes like 10-2 during that stretch. During next season, probably, honestly, they'll probably be 11-1. And I'm not going to say who that one loss is to because you don't need to know that yet. We'll talk about that in August. But anyways, nonetheless, Tennessee will be SEC champs. Perchance, they will be the number 2 seed. Because the number 1 seed will be coming from the Big Ten. And last year, I said Michigan was going to be the Big Ten champs. And it obviously didn't go well. We were not the Big Ten champs. We were nowhere close to the Big Ten champs. We were so far from being Big Ten champs that we were far from being Big Ten champs. You got to say something to defile my boys in blue. Go blue. And Kevon's here. Kevon is here, just in time. Kevon, if you're hearing me, the mic, just grab a battery for one of the mics. The mics are in here. It does all have batteries in it. But production right there. On-site production. Love that. Penn State is following a very similar path to what Ohio State, Michigan traveled on these last 2 years. Very vet-driven. You're still a defensive coordinator, which definitely. Sorry, I kind of hurt y'all's ears with that. They take your defensive coordinator, a great defensive coordinator. Get a lot of talent back. Of course, they lose Abdul Carter. Did you grab a battery, sir? He did grab a battery. Over. I'm very zoomed out now. But Penn State will be there. There's no question about it. I'm not saying. Can you zoom it in a little bit? Like, this is like very zoomed out. But Penn State will be in the Big Ten championship game. And I have to call a spade a spade. They will be playing Michigan in the fucking Big Ten championship game. And you know, it'd be like, where did you get the head? I'm so sorry. This is my first time seeing Kimana today. Where did you get this headband from? Why do I not get none of the cool stuff? Ty gets none of the cool stuff from Wiz. Kind of makes him sad. But I do have Michigan versus Penn State in the Big Ten championship game. I believe that there will be a three-way tie for second place during the regular season. I have Ohio State 11-1, Penn State. Penn State, now that Mr. Jim knows is there, I don't know. They might beat Ohio State. They might have some shit per chance. Per chance they have something for Ohio State. So you know what? Ohio State finishes season 10-2. I'm putting that in as one of my predictions too. Michigan wins the Big Ten, obviously, against Penn State. We get back to our winning ways. Fourth Big Ten championship win in the last 5 years. Kevon, welcome to Through the Whistle. How was the gym?
I'm sick, so.
Why are you sick again?
I don't know. Probably because I leave the windows open when I'm sleeping with the fan.
You have to, though.
I know.
It's going to be a very strong pivot real quick. People who like to be hot when they sleep. Y'all are evil people.
There's the type of people that sleep with socks.
Sleeping with socks. Also, demonic. Wait, I think Nana might sleep with socks. Nana, if you sleep with socks, I'm so sorry. I apologize. See, Nana keeps her house very warm.
She does.
So, Kevon, why don't I fix this camera? Give me your four power forward conference champions. I just feel like this is very zoomed out.
Sorry, beautiful people, for my lack of energy. It was back day, and
love a good back day. Maturing is realizing back day is a great day.
And it's very difficult to do when you're sick and can't breathe.
Did you wipe down your bar when all the stuff you touch?
Yes.
You're a good man.
But, put me on the spot here.
ACC champs, Kevon.
I got Clemson. I don't even think.
Clemson over Miami?
Yes. I don't see the jump.
You saw the kid from Malcolm in the Middle. The wheelchair kid with the glasses. What are we doing?
The black kid.
The black kid, yes, from Malcolm in the Middle. Probably could have prefaced with that, but you know.
Yes. I don't believe in Miami's defense just yet. I do think they will win a nice amount of games. I do think they will fall to Notre Dame. I do think they will be in the conference title game. I just don't think Clemson has let go of the rope when it comes to the ACC title. And with all the players they got coming back, I mean, can you really be upset about that? I mean, you got basically half the offense coming back.
This is true.
The majority of the defense. Their defense is usually one of the best in the ACC.
So Big 12.
Who?
Is Cam Rising? Cam Rising's coming back, isn't he? Or did I make that up?
I've given up on Utah.
Wasn't that the only league that missed on your?
They sold me so bad. It was not even funny. They didn't have any self-respect. Yes, they were the only ones on my parlay for the playoff teams that did not make it. That would have been for $10,000. Good job, Utah. You guys effing suck.
Cam Rising isn't on the Utah football roster.
I mean, it
Huh.
doesn't matter.
All right, give me Arizona State. I lied. Run it back.
I truly don't have like a great pick that I would like out of the Big 12. Not really familiar with the teams that are like going to be bringing back players like this.
This is why it's way, way, way too early.
Arizona State, so-called, has the best quarterback coming back.
Yeah, I don't know where this
don't know
Cam
who this man-
stuff, this Cam like eatery is coming
I
from.
don't know who this man is. But sure, we can pivot there for right now.
Safe option.
Safe option for now. I possibly will probably be taking a different pick when we get closer.
Yeah, probably like BYU or something.
I don't know. We'll see. BYU shit their pants.
They did. Let's go SEC.
SEC.
Is there any certain teams schedule you would like me to look up for you before you say?
I think Georgia has the ability to always be in the mix. Tennessee bringing back a lot of players. I don't like that they don't have a real true receiver yet. Georgia brings in Zachariah Branch, so you got me sick.
I had a dry cough and now I got you sick.
Zachariah Branch will definitely open up that offense. The run game was definitely mid.
Oh, it was
compared to
ass.
Georgia style run games. Texas, I like, but can Arch get it done? I mean, Golden's gone, or Bolden, whatever the receiver.
But they had both the running backs back who got hurt before the
True,
season.
but I mean, when your best thing about you is your passing game and you don't have the guys that you can lean on, I don't know how I feel about it. Texas will definitely be in the running. Tennessee will be in the running. Georgia, I believe, will be in the championship game. LSU will definitely be in the mix as well. Their schedule is very difficult. But Alabama, the defense was kind of turning it up a little bit towards the end.
Yvonne, who's going to be playing
offense-
quarterback? Are you going to be playing quarterback for him?
I mean, Ty Simpson, the guy that they
That they brought in?
wanted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's the guy the coach really actually wanted, can you really be upset about?
Wait, hold on. They brought some kid from Washington with them.
They did. So, I mean, we're going to have a QB battle. Ryan Williams gets another year, probably adds on weight. The receivers are not bad. The running game can't really get any worse.
It cannot.
You get another year with probably the best left tackle coming back.
Austin Mack is the kid that he brought from Washington with him.
So, I think it'll be Georgia versus Bama. I do think there'll be that. Again, this is way too early picks, so do not put this.
You cannot be held contempt.
do not hold this against me.
Big
Then
Ten.
we get to the Big Ten.
Yes. The best conference in college football.
I think you'd be dumb to not have Penn State in there. With all the players that they have coming back. The defense, I do believe, will take a step back, truthfully, even though they get Jim Knowles. But the defense wasn't really the problem. They got 0 receivers in the portal. They got 0 receivers coming back. I mean,
Damn.
they have a solid tight end. That was, I think he was a freshman this past season. Solid. He had a touchdown in the last, 4 games of their stretch. I think he had a nice, 300-something yards. But obviously the run game is going to be where they're
Hey, here's my money. This is my casino.
The play action will probably open things up if they can get an actual receiver. When it comes to the rest, I don't really truthfully remember you guys' schedule.
Oh, let's read this off. You know, this Michigan hype, Michigan eatery, as some people will call it. Michigan 2025 schedule. One day, Kevon, we'll have someone just telling us the schedule in our ear.
I hope so.
Or we'll just have someone like having graphics put up for us.
I hope that's the case.
Michigan schedule. Come on.
Big Ten wise, I don't care about y'all's non-conference. Those non-conferences,
We have Nebraska at Nebraska.
yikes.
Wisconsin at USC. Home for Washington at Little Brother. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, at Little Brother this year. Purdue, Northwestern, Maryland. Home for Ohio State.
Interesting.
Some of it's going to come down to, do you think we're going to beat Ohio State?
Basically. I do think that it will be a toss-up, especially in
Five straight?
Ann Arbor. It's definitely on the board. It's on the board.
You don't want to admit the 5 straight yet? One day.
I do believe that you guys will improve significantly. I can't even sit.
Yeah, all right, you got it. We know the word.
On offense.
The bar is in hell.
It is. But I do think that you guys will take a significant step back on defense. The issue that we have with Michigan were the D tackles were dominant.
Hell yeah.
We were also playing with third stringers that basically was their second game starting in the interior line, playing up against the best defensive tackle duo in the nation.
Yes.
You guys' ends caused zero problems.
Because our D tackles were just getting back there too fast. Kimo, who do you have playing Penn State in the Big Ten championship game?
We got Ohio State.
Do you have Ohio State beating Penn State the first matchup in Ohio State?
Yes.
So, Kevon, do you have Ohio State beating Penn State
Yes.
twice in once? Hot damn, you son of
Stamped it.
you son of a fucking gun.
I don't.
You believe in saying?
I believe
Saying
in,
pride.
I actually do. I do. I think that he is very much underrated compared to everybody else. And with the weapons that he has,
Just don't fuck it up.
is the Kyle McCord thing, and it's a Will Howard thing. Just don't mess up. I think that his release, I think he can scan the field better than those two at this younger age. But his release is faster. I don't know how much of a vertical threat he will be to start off the season. I hope by the end,
That noodle.
when we get to Penn State, he will have improved, and we're going to find out week one.
Let's get Lincoln Collins in there. Why can't we get?
Votes? No.
Let Lincoln have a chance. Let the boys spin it.
I will say this, though. There's the wish that you have been wanting for Ohio State, I think may come true. I do think that
we get one of y'all's receivers?
Y'all will not. I do think that one of the receivers will leave before spring. Not sourced. No. Not sourced, but it is sourced that Mylan Graham is a problem. He is an issue. He did not play this season as a freshman. Brandon Tate and Ennis, Colonel Tate and Brandon Ennis will be fighting for their life to keep him off the field.
Oh.
Yeah.
This kid is like that.
No, he's like that. And he's taller than them. He's a stretchier athlete as far as like he can stretch vertical. Colonel Tate I think is a nice receiver. I think that he's more of a route runner type of intermediate type guy. Brandon Ennis, I think, is the do-it-all type of slot receiver.
Mm-hmm.
His routes are amazing. I think that more than likely, if I had to pick one, I think it would probably be Carnell to leave. Because Mylan will not be forced to be put in the slot, and I don't think Carnell, after having the season he just had, will like to be third fiddle.
Again, yeah.
So, even though, they can probably say that he's not the third fiddle, I do believe that...
You peep stuff in practice. Just like you said, he ain't played this year. Julian Sanders' rapport with him is just like we saw with Kyle McCord and Marr.
Well, even with CJ and JSN.
Yeah, these are the persons I'm throwing to every day.
And JSN, best season in Ohio State history. Marvin Harrison, another.
Oh, shit.
one of the best seasons in Ohio State history as well. So I mean, you kind of see the
when this shit breaks in 3 to 4 months,
say that with sources.
say fucking through the whistle, got y'all this fucking knowledge first. We did that shit. We did that shit. Us, not them. We did. On 3, hire us. Y'all need more podcasts. We need us.
Us.
Late Kick's a great show. I respect y'all.
Love it.
Get us on there. Anyways, so you have Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, SEC champs.
Does Bama play Georgia?
They do.
At Bama?
No, played at Bama this year. Let's read Dolphins.
Home field advantage. You know how Georgia gets in that dome.
Pause. Georgia plays at Tennessee.
I got Bama. F it. I got Bama.
Okay, all right. We kind of talked about it a little bit. You know, big season's coming up for some kids, man. Jamal, give me top 4 Heisman runners. We talked about this before in the group chat. Kevon, you gave me like 5/6. I need 4. Don't give me give me 4, motherfucker.
I got, surprisingly, shocking the world, I got Julian Saint.
I think he's gonna say Bryce Underwood.
Julian Saint. Got him in there. I got Jeremiah Love in there. I got
Jeremiah Love's coming back?
Yes.
What?
For Notre Dame? Yes. He's coming back. Yeah. He is back.
There's no way. He's like 29.
He's coming back.
How is he? He's only 19? Why is he that big and strong at 19?
It's a menace. Should be at a different school.
You know what school?
Ohio State.
Michigan.
Because we don't have any running backs.
I don't give a fuck what running back we had.
I do not have JJ in there. Surprisingly. But I think it's going to be because they're going to try to keep the number 2 receiver happy. JJ will get his. Don't get me wrong.
Who cares about getting a number 2 receiver happy? Oh, wait, because JJ has another year. Fuck.
Exactly. And then you also have to bring in Quincy Porter's coming in. You have to make sure one of these
Young guys.
No, you got to make sure Brandon is or Cardinal Tape is leaving. You have to make sure they have a season that they got to go. Like, they did too well. We got to make sure hey, listen, you're a first-round pick. You're a second-round pick. Go. Bounce.
Oh, yeah, Jeremiah Love's definitely in that game. His schedule sucks. Oh, shit.
I want to say Nico.
You've been burned too many times by him?
Yes. If the Arizona State kid can get them to the Big 12 championship, I don't see why he can't be in there. I do think Carson Beck will be in there. I think that schedule is mad foul.
The best team they play is Notre Dame.
I would say Arch. They have a tough schedule. Kind of a tough schedule. Opening up, I feel like if he wins the game at Ohio State, he's going to for sure solidify himself in there. But I don't think they're going to win.
Of course not. Big noon kickoff. That game is going to be the foulest game in history. You know how hot it's going to be?
Oh, it's going to be foul.
Kevon, that game at noon, Kevon, you might die. You might middle on the field.
Possibly. It is possible. But it might be a night game. Who knows? I mean, it's not. You know, Fox is going to pick the Ohio State Michigan game, and they're going to pick the Ohio State Penn State game.
Same way Fox got Michigan versus Texas last year.
But is Texas going to have? Well, it is in Ohio State, so they might not have rights.
They don't have the rights.
What about CBS though?
3:30 is going to be even hotter. That sun's going to be.
Cool down.
The field is going to be 90 degrees.
It's going to be 100. It's going to be 100.
Like 9,000 degrees in that motherfucker. But guess what? We can talk about that in fucking August.
Yeah.
So Kevon, give me the 4.
Carson Beck. Julian. Jeremiah Love. Your man better not burn me again, Nico. He better not burn me again. Pause. It's
freaky as hell. So if Satan has a shit season, I get to hold this against you.
no. If he has season, yes. See, well, it depends what you call shit.
You know what?
Depends what
But you know what? I said it before you got here. I said I cannot be held in contempt for using this. It's way too early. So you know what? I'll let bygones be bygones with this bullshit.
We'll see. And my thing is with you. You're going to be all over this spring game.
You know, I'm putting all the weight on the spring game.
The spring game for us never is good for quarterbacks. Ever. We have not had a good spring game since C.J. Stroud's second season. Justin Fields did not even have a good second spring game.
That was like y'all didn't like. I don't know what y'all are trying to do with Justin in his only spring game. Like, it didn't make no sense. Like,
get him a couple snaps and then go.
Yeah, like he threw 2 slants and called it a day.
I mean, he got hurt.
That was very waste of time. Just we knew he was a starter. Why is he out there? Please don't fuck over Lincoln like y'all did Devin Brown, please. Bro, y'all never gave Devin Brown a fucking real chance, bro.
Lincoln doesn't have a real chance.
I just wanted the kid to have a chance.
He doesn't have a chance.
But why?
Why would he?
Why not?
If this was any other school, he would not have a chance. I think you're putting a lot into the Devin Brown thing.
Y'all didn't give Devin Brown a chance.
Okay, I think that he had a chance.
It was 50-50.
Yes,
it was 50-50.
And then the dad came.
And then y'all said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give him snaps."
Yeah.
He got 4 snaps week 1 against Indiana.
So
I'm gonna give him both a chance, but you get.
I'm not denying what you're saying.
Give the kid a chance. Give me a chance.
If this was he was a number 2 quarterback in high school. Nobody will be giving him the opportunity more than Julian. Nobody.
Fuck Julian. Fuck him. Ground ball thrower.
Nobody.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the 4 people who will be in New York. You know, and I'll double down on this shit in August. I'm not gonna give y'all a winner because then why would y'all watch the preview show? Do they think we're dumb? They think we're dumb. What did you even do? We did what? 5 pounds in the lap pull.
Well, first of all, you gotta remember this is my first week back.
Did you stretch?
In the sauna.
Why didn't you stretch more? How long did you stretch for?
12 minutes.
Come on, you're 30. You need to stretch longer than that.
Clearly. But I forgot that I was doing back day.
How much water did you drink?
Almost a liter.
That's nowhere close to enough.
Ty, I mean, we still have a whole day left. What did you?
I'm talking about you gotta prep your body for that.
I don't like peeing at night all the time. Waking up peeing is not my favorite thing to do.
Then don't wake up and do it. Just do it in your bed.
That's sick.
Piss yourself.
Sick time.
Hey, man. Be like that. Anyways, here is the final 4. This is the Heisman Trophy ceremony. You might as well host this shit right here in Zanesville, Ohio. They would never do that. How much money do you think it will take for them to do that? A bill? It's crazy. There is an agenda that will be set here very soon. The Arch Manning agenda is going to be the foulest thing we have ever seen in our lives. We are going to get Archie Manning. You know, he might be better than his uncle.
With athletic ability.
You know, he can run. You know, his uncles couldn't run. You know, his uncles are one of his uncles is an all-time great, and the other one's Peyton Manning. Because the other one. So Arch Manning, especially if they beat Ohio State, he's going to be there. You either have to beat Ohio State or wait. I want to say they played Georgia.
I believe they do.
I'm so sorry, guys. I was prepared at one point, but you know, just believe in me. They do play Georgia. How did they play at Georgia again? He did play in Texas last year. Yeah, so he wins one of those games. He's there. Yeah.
So you got them winning one of those games?
Come on. Don't spoil the show in August. Thank you.
I mean, you have them in the Heisman.
Ah! Rah! Huh? Huh? We will also get Ryan Day pushing the narrative again. Same narrative he pushed for Marvin Harrison. Jeremiah Smith will be in New York this upcoming December. Yes, December. And Kevon, you've made me realize that grown-ass child, Jeremiah Love, is coming back. That offense is playing against nobody. Their best defense they're playing against might be Boise State. I'm being Texas State now, but
that O-line's gonna be bullying people.
Maybe if we don't.
They have two. I think they have. Oh, actually, they might not.
I'm about to say because we might be getting both of their guards.
Well, they're both their center and their guard left.
We might center and guard combo. We might be coming to Michigan. But Jeremiah Love, you are a grown man running amongst the boys, and we know what you do to the boys. You put up big numbers, and this is on the spot.
If you say Bryce, I swear.
It's not. Can I change it to 5?
No, you didn't let me change it to 5.
Okay, you can get 5.
No, I don't want 5.
Well, I'm taking 5. Pause. Carson Beck is going to be there.
That was really crazy.
That was insane. Well, I'm putting in 5. Okay, I was going to say put in 5 guys. That's crazy. Carson Beck. Miami's built to put up points. ACC schedule's dog shit. Cam Ward put up, 7,000 yards last year. Carson Beck's down there for a reason. Besides his girl. He's down there to put up numbers.
No Dante Moore left?
Keep on. My 5th player. Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola. My boy. No, I'm talking about not like my boy. Like, he's not my boy. I hope one day he can be his own man and stop with this Patrick Mahomes cosplay.
I still want him to come to our state.
Come on, I'm going to read off the schedule to you.
That was me.
Cincinnati, week 1.
Should be there.
Akron. HCU. I don't even know what HCU is. Holy Cross University at Holy College University, Hampton. Then they play probably L for them, of course.
I think they did.
They play Michigan State, Maryland, at Maryland though. Like this little stretch is like at Minnesota. Minnesota usually plays them tough. Northwestern, USC.
He's gonna have massive numbers.
UCLA.
Massive numbers.
He on those 3 games. How many yards? He can easily have 1,000 yards in that 3-game stretch.
Okay. Probably more.
1,000 yards, like a lot in 3 games.
I mean, 300.
300 and 400 in there. That's insane.
Yeah, that's
Bye week, they play at Penn State.
That's a hell.
And then they play Iowa.
That's gonna be tough. At Iowa?
No, at home. So if you go, I lied. Get that motherfucker back off my shit. Nico, please don't fuck me over again. I believed in you last year. I said fuck me over. That's not a pause. That's a reach. Put your shoulder back in the socket. That was a reach.
I had to crack it a couple times today.
That is disgusting. Stop doing that shit. Go get surgery.
No.
Why not?
Because it doesn't need surgery. It just needs to be jammed up in there.
That's not a pause? Jammed up in there isn't a pause, but me saying don't fuck me over is a pause?
About my shoulder.
And we're talking about the football. No, okay, never mind. I guess that does work. Who are you, Cam and Mace? Who did that? Paul. Shout out Box, you too young. Y'all too young for that. But, stop. Nico will be in New York. Nico will be the true #1 quarterback next year. Despite all that Arch Manning BS that we're going to hear. Because we're going to hear a whole lot. And it's going to be a lot. But, Nico, you will make it because I have y'all win the SEC championship game. Come on. Honorable mention to DJ Lagway.
Ooh, that.
Schedule's too hard.
Oh.
Schedule.
Not all about him.
That's a
That's
mess.
That's some za. That's some yeah. That's that.
problem.
That's a man.
If they can get some defense, listen, he's gonna be an issue.
But keep on the schedule. LIU easy, USF easy. At LSU,
It's gonna be a tough one.
at Florida, at Miami. That's gonna be a lot, but that's a lot of yards though. Texas, at A&M, play Georgia, play Tennessee, and you're at Ole Miss. Ole Miss always gets a great transfer class in the summer.
Yeah, okay, so.
Yeah, that's I see 9-14.
If he can win 2 out of those 3, 2 out of those 4,
At what record does he get an invite? About 10-2.
I think he can get that 9-3. With the
Jen and Dale's did it
stats.
too.
Yeah, with the stats. With the stats.
Agendas. But you know, fuck we ball. Jeremiah Love, I'm gonna call that man JJ. Jeremiah Smith, Jeremiah Love, Carson Beck, Arch Manning, Nico Ilamueva will be in New York. Feisty. But that wraps it up for Through the Whistle, episode 34. No, quick, breezy. More like some chips. Didn't even know, like oh, end of the bag. Like I didn't even know it was at the end of the bag. Just went by flying. We'll be back on Monday, where we might do the Super Bowl picks. There's no point because Kevon's
They're not making it.
I ended up having to make it. We did a post the show. Did I not?
You said you had Buffalo.
And then I said the Eagles had the best chance to beat the Chiefs. Kevon, one before we hit the road. It's one and done. You can get first too. Okay. No pauses. This is live on in living color. You thought TV? Nah. Camera.
Down.
You almost got me. Go down. Okay. You went this, you know. You cannot curve.
I can't.
No. What the hell? Keep on. Bottoms. Nope.
Down. Okay.
Okay. You had me there, didn't you? Camera.
Right now. Right now. Back to camera.
Episode 34 Through the Whistle. What all did you do for back?
T-bar row.